Hello everybody, my name is Drew and welcome back to Feed the Beast Minecraft. Yes, we are back on the monster world and we are going to be working today on our uberminer, the world eater as it is so aptly named, and I've already sort of preloaded this guy just a little bit because we're going to be figuring out how to wire this thing. Now, as I stated in the last video, there's a multitude of different ways we could trigger this guy. Let me clear those out of there. And I've already got some of the basic mining pipes. I don't really, why do I have you in my inventory? I've been experimenting with different ways to move our guy, and my computer would stop having a freak out there. Let's toss away our garbage like you, and I really don't think I need that, but I really don't care about raw squid either. Okay, come on, sometime today. Thank you. So there's different ways we could do this. The simplest way I kind of thought of was having two independent timers set to trigger, like, every 10 seconds each. Or like every 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 10 seconds, whatever, it's that kind of thing. Because we don't want this guy to run too quickly. And I'm just let's go take a look at our power situation. Because this guy was running a little bit, I just want to see what it's done to our power. With the guys hooked up full time, it will drain power. But that's okay because we have power to spare. I'm not really worried about it. We're doing okay here. We got a lot of cyanide, so we could upgrade this guy even further, but it's not strictly necessary at this point in time. So that's a good thing. But let's go on back and let's figure out how we're going to wire this guy. I should have sufficient wiring. We have 45 in our inventory. That should be more than enough to do what we're doing because we're working with a very small platform. But let's discuss ways of actually getting this guy to move. So in the game, and I've already got Project Red highlighted here. Project Red, as I've mentioned several times in the past, it is a successor to the wonderfully inventive and creative Red Power. Red Power was a mod that was made prior to 1.5. Yeah, no, 1.5. So that would have been during like Ultimate and Unlimited and all that kind of stuff. Red Power was the mod, right? You had things like pneumatic tubes. The biggest thing, of course, being the lighting, the pneumatic tubes, and the upgrade to redstone was the biggest item. Now, Red Power, Project Red adds what Red Power did, and that is Red Alloy Wire. You've seen me use this several times in the past. It is a vast improvement to regular redstone. It can run on walls, upside down. You name it. We can cover it up using the covers. That's from Forge Microblocks. Microblocks actually used to be a portion of Red Power. At least I think they're a part. Yeah, they're part of Red Power. As you can see here, there's a number of different items we can use with Project Red. We are mostly interested in these items. Now, there are other things like there's platform plates, and these are the various different items you use as crafting recipes, and my NEI is having a conniption fit. While that loads, let's chat for a moment. There's various different things you can do. Like, rather than having to make state cells, things like state cells, or AND gates, I'm going to have to actually, rather than having there it goes, have an actual AND gate that would be like, two redstone signals go into one block and then it triggers and goes. That would be an AND gate. Or having a NOT gate. Like, rather than having an actual physical contraption that makes it, I can actually make, a pulse former, right? Or a NOR gate. There's the NAND gate. And what about a NOR gate? Right? There's a NOR gate. So it'll trigger, like it is an on and off state, and you can trigger it. Each press of the button would trigger it. So if I were to make a NOR gate, and just pull this guy out of here really quickly, you can see, let's toss him down on the ground. You've seen the timers. So you see you highlighted, it's got in, and out. If I were to give this guy a signal, let's go like this. We'll just demonstrate. So it's not, right now there's an input. Right now it's outputting stuff. Now if I were to trigger, right, sort of like that. Let me find a button. Button would be easier to show. Let's go. Oh, it didn't work. Why didn't that work? Oh, derp. Okay, so kind of like a NOR gate, it pulses, turns off, as long as the redstone signal is coming from another way, right? There should be a different way to do this. I feel like that's wrong, but anyway, there's various different ways of making this guy work. But you get my point. There's different ways of making gates, different logic states. I'm messing up my explanation, but you get the idea, right? Project Red is awesome. It adds a lot of functionality to the base game, and it's going to let us power our unit. Now, the other option we had, and the option that I want to avoid, is using computer craft. I really like computer craft, but it can get boring doing lots of coding. It's not fun for you guys to watch. And it's been done to death, I say. You don't see a lot of these being run with these guys, and I don't think I need any of these other ones. I don't think I need translation or scale. We might need some speed and capacity upgrades. So I've already made a sequencer, which is one idea that I had. And the other one that I had was going to be a, let's see, invert cell. No, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe it's not the invert cell. NOR gate. Bus transceiver state cell. It was one of these. It was one of these things that was like it, maybe repeater. We'll go with repeater. Try to make their version of the repeater. Oh, what are we missing? We're missing something. Repeater. Where'd that go? Repeater. Now, their version of the repeater is nice as it is toggleable for more than just the 4-tick delay. Buffer gate, pulse former, blue. No, where are you? I lost that. Where'd that go? NOR gate. NOR gate. NOR latch, buffer gate, multiplexer, pulse former. We do want to make a pulse former. That actually would be a good idea to make. Oh, we're missing a lot of stuff here. All right, I'm going to make a bunch of these guys, and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so we're back, and I'm just kind of got a couple of items here. We've got 2 timers, we have a repeater, we have an invert cell, I'm not sure if I'm going to end up using it, and a sequencer. Now, I've already tried the sequencer out, and it works, but I feel like it makes it very, very laggy. So we're going to try out a couple of different items here. So let's head over to our actual thing. And actually for today, for giggles, I'm going to fly. Oop, burp. Where'd the door go? There it is. Just to give you a lay of the land, because I don't think I've done this in a while. It's a relatively good distance away as well. Let's go. Hover mode. Hover mode. Now where is my... I don't see my paraglider. I wonder what I did with that. Huh. That's interesting. Maybe it ended up in our A system somehow. Whoop. Oops. But fuck you, doors. Stupid doors. Alright, hold on. Hang glider. No. Where's my glider? I didn't lose my glider somehow, didn't I? I might have. That's a disappointment. I like that glider. Huh. What do you know? I don't know, hang glider for me then. Unless I'm that blind. I don't think I'm that blind though. Well, isn't that unfortunate? Alright, well. Yeah, my terrible Christmas tree. Man, that was really bad. That was a bad Christmas tree. Alright, well let's head south here. Now I debated where to build this guy, and you've seen where I built it. I'm building it where we're currently mining. Oh man, I almost forgot. There's going to be one other thing we're going to need. And that is going to be a chunk loader. So let's head back here really quick. Chunk loader will be key. I don't actually know if I 100% need it, but just to be safe, we're going to grab a chunk loader. Ooh. Don't get caught on stuff now. So let's find ourselves a chunk loader. Now, I think I've got what I need to make this thing. Otherwise, we're going to have to go computer. Depending on how laggy this thing is. And that's a word of warning. If you're planning to build one of these guys, keep in mind, they are not, they're not friendly on the lag side of things. One enchantment table. Why can I not build an enchantment table? Seriously? How can I not build an enchantment table? Okay, enchant mover. Really? This is really going to do this to me now? Huh. Well, I'm really confused. I'm horribly confused as to why I can't build one of those. Well, I'm going to go have to find an enchantment table. I think there's one in a dungeon. I will be right back. Alright, well, I was not able to actually find an enchantment table, so I'm just going to steal my old one that I have sitting right here, because I don't particularly need it right now, thanks to the auto enchanter. That's really annoying. I'm not really sure what's stopping me from making it. It's got to be a config file somewhere. May have been with the updated mods I installed. Who knows? Who knows why? But whatever. We use this one. I'm sure I'll find one somewhere. And chunk loader. Okay. So now we have the chunk loader. Now, well, let's actually go to our platform. We're going to fly up real high. We're going to go this way. So the idea is going to be, I'm going to try a couple of these different cells out. We're going to see which one causes the least amount of lag. And like, I don't need this guy going full board. Like, I think the fastest way to I've seen it go is like 5 seconds. It's about a 5 second burn clock. So like what'll happen will be 5 seconds to bedrock, move, set, redo, move, set, redo. Oh, hello, Slime Island. With big slimes on it. Yes, I won't kill you. So that's going to be the thing. We're going to hopefully be able to get that guy. I'm aiming for like a 15-second runtime. Granted, like the machines themselves will be done long before then. And I'm actually okay with that. The issue is going to be I don't want it going too quickly because it may cause too much lag. Because it's updating the chunk too much. And that's sort of the warning I was talking about earlier. If you intend to build one of these, this is not for something the faint of heart or the light on resources. Even my computer is having some trouble doing this. And that could also be the mod pack. I mean, this mod pack has been running in its current state for quite a while now. Nearly a year, which is really frightening to my brain that this mod pack has been in its state for nearly a year. But that would explain some of the longevity. Like, as things go on over time, as processes happen, it can, I guess, damage would be about the only way to describe what happens to the mod pack. Like, it loses its integrity. I'm sure if I could do some lag hunting and use various tools to hunt the lag spots, it would probably work out easier. And, oh, I found another dungeon. These guys are cool. I do like the roguelike dungeons. It can add up, anyway, as I was saying. It can add up with some of the things like the piping. It's why I was considering getting rid of all the thermal expansion pipes and going to either Ender IO or just running everything with applied energistics. It is one way to do it. It's not the best plan in the world. The Ender IO might be better simply because of the higher transfer rate and easier cable runs. But other than that, there's really not much else to be done with it. Also, can I just give a shout out to Ender Quarries? Like, look at that conversion. Look at that. I'm also not happy with this graphical bug because these things, these pipes, these guys make a lot of freaking lag because they count as individual like entities once they're sitting here. But hey, it works. Right down to bedrock. Okay, so let's build this guy now, shall we? Let's... Ooh, kind of a bit of block lag there. Okay, so we've got this guy set up. Let's go like this. Okay, so let's try it. First of all, we're gonna go chunk load right there. It's good. I can live with that. All right, mining pipes, man. All right, so let's take a look at this invert cell. Now you've seen me use this guy before. The invert cell works. I don't think that's actually going to be useful for anything, to be perfectly honest. The invert cell works as such. It's kind of like having the lever on all the time. We'd put a pulse through this guy. So the way this guy would work, I'm thinking, is like, so grinding noise, right? It doesn't like that because, hey, there's nothing to move. Well, let's go like this, and we'll put a timer right here. And we're going to set this guy to 10 seconds. Let's fly up. So it moves, it switches. And then 10 seconds go by, and it should do it again. Let me find out. Oop, shit. Lagging. Stop lagging, game. See, this is what I'm talking about with the lag. Oop. Are we good? We're good. Okay, so let me see if this is actually working. Now that we're here. Wow, there's a lot of block lag going on. But it does appear to be working. This actually does appear to be a viable solution to us. What I might do instead is I might, now the cool thing is it will move us with it. I am actually going to bump this up to 15 seconds, 16 seconds. Just to give the chunk a little time to load. Yeah, that's kind of a thing. Now, if I was running this on a full server rather than my ghetto solution of servering on my computer, this would probably run a lot better. Having a dedicated server resources, because a lot of these things would be handled server side, right? Rather than computer side, but it does appear to be working. I think that works, guys. I think we have a... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it isn't working. Hold up. Let's... Hold up. I'm going to break this guy really quickly. Oh, no. Come back. Oh, well, I think I got the cell. See what I mean about the lag? Like, it's already stopped moving, and it's already still, like, going, oh, my God, what are you making me do? So that is a slight issue, but let's pull that guy out of there. Now, the question is, do these guys actually make it to Bedrock? We may need to increase the delay. That may be a thing. Wow. Yeah, no, it doesn't like these pipes. That's kind of an issue. Shoot. I was hoping to get around that. Okay, could you fall down that hole? Could you fall down that hole? What are you doing, game? Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's go down and check and see what's going on. Man, that's really confusing. I hope it actually has gone down the Bedrock. The whole graphical lag thing is kind of annoying. But I mean, I get it. It doesn't mean I need to like it or enjoy it, but I get it. Now, it does appear to have actually gone down to Bedrock, so that's what I was kind of concerned about. And it appears that we're actually in good shape. I need that back, thank you. So it does appear to be actually proceeding as planned. Ooh, lag. It does actually appear to be working. And, like, the graphical bug doesn't happen every time. It happens most of the time. It's all very, very strange. Let's just fly up here. But it does appear to be working. Let's actually increase the delay that we have on our... Oh, because it's currently being powered. I mean, I'm not worried about having to find it in the world because it's going to be leaving this behind it. Okay, so let's increase the delay to... let's go with like 25. Let's go with like a full 30 seconds here. Yeah. Yell at me all you like there, Sparky. Let's actually shift into bat mode here. So we can hover and see. Now, with that kind of delay, it should give it time to kind of load and do its thing. So it loads, it drops, and then it waits. I'm going to open up let's open up this guy. Now, 30 seconds seems like a long time, and that's just pretty much for my own thing. Like, we don't need this guy running full tilt. We have 2 ender cores, but the fact that it works and it moves is awesome. I was still trying to figure out if I could make a tunnel bore machine using this. So far, the answer to that is no. Everything that I try and move horizontally and then break a block doesn't like doing that. And I think that has to do with the way the mechanic works. Like, it just doesn't stack properly. Okay, so it moves. It does its thing. And there it is. Look at that. Oh, and diamond. Nice. So this guy's going to just chew through the world for us. He's running. He works. I'm extremely pleased with that. That is awesome. That is one of the coolest things ever. Let's just fly backwards a little. The forest of pipes is kind of aggravating, but whatever. I can deal with that. The fact that I actually made a frame machine and it's working is amazing. I could never do this in Ultimate. Like, it never would, like, I could never make it work the way I wanted it to. The fact that this works is amazing. I am a genius, and it all works with analog, no computers. Real simple, man. That's even simpler than what I was going to do, because I was going to throw the repeater down, and man, no, that's really easy. The invert cell makes that awesome, because it's like having the torch next to, or the if you remember the first one I had with the lever, then it would just kind of like angrily cycle itself. Yeah, don't have to worry about that now. Well, that guy is done. Time to head home. I will see you guys back at the base. Hey guys, we're back at the base now, and let's just open up our ender chest here and watch and see if it's still working. We should see something momentarily. This will be the big test. If it doesn't work, then I need to rethink the chunk loader thing. It should work out. There it goes. Look how quick that is. And a surprisingly little amount of lag once you're away from the machine. It's a little laggy. It is not perfect, but it's actually not that bad. Considering all of what we're doing. Please transform back into myself. Thank you. Yeah. Well, let's see how this guy's doing. Oh, we have 3 quintuple. Do I have any? Oh, we have 1 sextuple. That's amazing. That's so cool. We actually have a sextuple compressed cobblestone. That's incredible. That has taken so very, very long to get. But with the uberminer running and with the others running, we should be able to get quite a lot of cobblestone. Speaking of other things running, have I shown you guys recently what the nether looks like with the nether or the ender generator in it? Or, wow, not a generator. Quarry, ender quarry. Let's take a trip to the nether real quick. Or we could not take a trip to the nether? Hello, doors. Okay, so that worked, but why? Oh, there it goes. All right. So I'm going to load the nether up, and I'll be right back. Okay, so here we are in the nether, and before I show you the monstrosity that I created, I believe I showed you guys before, but just in case, I was experimenting with the tunnel bore from Thaumcraft, this guy right here, the mining. Oh, what are you? You are not normal. Oh, you're a fire elemental. You are Ars Magica. I'm taking you. Thank you. We should do some Ars Magica stuff at some point. I was working around with the arcane bore here, wondering if I could build a frame machine that dealt with these guys. Like letting it run for a minute and then like moving it forward kind of a thing. I thought that might be kind of cool. But haven't really got any farther on that one. And the other option was just building some sort of terrain smasher oriented thing, or like block breakers or something. I want to build some sort of tunnel board. So if you guys actually have any ideas about how we could do that, let me know in the comments, because I would be very interested to build something if you guys have like a solution that won't break everything and make everything terrible, like ruin lives and whatnot. So let's take a look at our ender. Wow. Man, this is taking a lot longer than the surface world, but I'm guessing that's because of the depth that it has to go in the nether. But check this guy out. I'm not even sure where the entrance to where... Oh, maybe that's it. That might be it. No, that's not it. I'd like a tunnel up somewhere. I dug something up. Well, let me go. Let's find our way up. Let's find our way upstairs really quickly. I'm on fire. Please stop being on fire. Please stop being on fire. Thank you. Ah, damn tainted soil. No, there's a tunnel somewhere. Let's just go like this, and so you can see like it converts a lot. It's all dirt now. I don't know why this amuses me as much as it does, but it does. I find it incredibly amusing that it's all dirt now. The good news is that it's finding a lot of resources. This is why we can afford to do projects, even like the uberminer, the world eater, if you will. But anyway, that was today's episode. We have our uberminer up and running 100%, and this lava lake is hanging on for dear life. Look at this guy. But it's still there. It's still powering our base. We got that guy done. I'm not quite sure what the next project's going to be, or how far I want to take things, because we are approaching the end of this series relatively soon. Not anytime like super soon, but soonish. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Maybe we'll do something with magic next episode, because we haven't done a magic thing in a while. Who knows? Who knows what life will hold? If you guys liked today's video, please leave a like. Helps me out tremendously when you do that. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye, guys.